All right, so good evening, good evening, good evening, Facebook. Good evening, those of you on novelive.com, and good evening to those of you on our Nove conference line. It's 8:55. We're getting started in about 4 minutes. Go ahead and start tagging and sharing, you guys. We're going to get started in less than 4 minutes. So what you want to be doing is going ahead and tag your best friend, tag your cousin, tag your spouse, tag a church member, someone that you want to see win, tag a single mother, tag a father that's trying to make it out here, right? Trying to beat the status quo. Go ahead and tag those individuals, because tonight we're going to go over some phenomenal information. Because listen, y'all, there's something coming. There's a crisis coming, right? And you want to get prepared. I'm going to share a little bit of my story because, listen, I need you to believe that this thing works, okay? I need you to believe that this thing is a spare tire. You're going to hear about that in just a moment. But we got about 3 minutes. So go ahead and click tag and share. Send us some inboxes. Send out the conference call line for those that aren't Facebook. We're going to get started shortly. And if you've already dialed in, please state your name and where you're dialing in from. All right, we got Dallas, Texas on the conference line. Welcome, Queen.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so you want to go ahead and make sure that you get a pencil, get a pen, get your favorite notebook, because you're going to want to take some notes, because listen, this is definitely going to change your family tree, and we want to make sure that you're going to be able to get this information, okay? So again, go ahead and start clicking and tagging and sharing if you're on Facebook. It looks like we got somebody else on the line. If you've already dialed in, please state your name and where you're calling in from.
Jerry from Wilmington, North Carolina.
All right, MJG from Wilmington, North Carolina. Thank you for supporting, hun. Welcome to the call. All right, everybody, we're on a 2-minute countdown. We're going to go ahead and get started because, listen, tonight, you want to go ahead and tag someone that you know is really trying to make it, okay? Someone that's wanting to start that business, someone that's, struggling financially, right? Someone that's, can't get their business off the ground the way they want to get off the ground. Somebody that just needs a breakthrough, because I promise you, we're watching testimonial after testimonial after testimonial of this working for individuals. So you're going to get your new beginning tonight, and you want to make sure that you tag someone else so they can get theirs, okay? We're going to get started in less than 2 minutes. It looks like on the conference call line, we got people on, and we got Miss Tanisha from Akron, Ohio. We got Miss Kat Keenan online here from Wallace, North Carolina. Welcome, Queen. All right, we're going to start in less than 2 minutes, everybody. I just want to give you enough time, to get this started. We're going to start right on the 9 o'clock hour. So if you've already dialed in the conference call line, please go ahead and state your name and where you're dialing in from. All right, we're on less than a 1 minute countdown. We're going to get this call started in just a moment. So you can go ahead and get back to your evening, but listen, tonight's information is going to be something that you absolutely want to make sure you have all those that you love and care about on, okay? So I'm Alicia Goins from Wilmington, North Carolina. I'll tell you more about myself in just a moment, but while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get this music turned down. So we will be ready to rock and roll, okay? Because listen, I am really about this life, okay? I played that song in particular because listen, this movement right here is going to be my mood forever. And I'm going to tell you why in just a moment. That way that you can have the belief level and the hope that this is going to work for you as well, okay? So last 30 seconds, if you're already on the conference call line and you haven't stated your name and where you're calling in from, please take this opportunity to do so at this time. All right, let me go ahead and get this conference call muted out. We're going to go ahead and get started. Hello, Facebook world.
Q&A mode on. Participants may now unmute themselves. Presentation mode on.
All right.
Only moderators can be heard.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, everybody on the line. And hello, welcome everyone on novelive.com. Welcome everybody on Facebook world. Or if you're watching the replay, hey, replay gang. So listen, welcome to tonight's call. Tonight, we're going to talk about a serious matter, but hopefully, I'm going to be able to be upbeat for you. Typically, we do these calls every second and fourth Tuesday. We do this 20-minute call with our Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Haziq Ali. But listen, he just had a birthday yesterday, and we are letting him celebrate tonight. It is well overdue. It is well deserved. So, just from, Nove Corporate, Novay Leadership Advisory Team, all the affiliates and everyone else is involved in Novay. We just want to tell you happy birthday. We know you're busy right now, but when you watch this, happy birthday. I really hope that you enjoy tonight. And it is an honor to, be right here in your place to actually do this information, because no cap, that's why I wore the cap, right? No cap. This is my move forever, okay? So I'm just one of the many members of our phenomenal leadership advisory team. So shout out to all of you. I don't know if this is your maybe second or third or fourth time watching something today that had to do with Novay, but we have phenomenal leaders today. Miss Nicole Ashley, Miss Kelly Lindsay, we have Miss Shalonda Lee, just talking about business credit today. We're going to talk about that briefly, but listen, I got 20 minutes, right? 20 minutes. I'm going to do my best, and look, I'm going to let God do the rest, okay? But I got 20 minutes to kind of give you this information, okay? But before I get into that, again, I am Alicia Goins from Wilmington, North Carolina. And again, it's an honor to be here tonight. And listen, it's tremendously an honor to be here, because let me tell y'all something. 6 years ago, I used to listen to these calls, and I can smile about this now. That's why I'm smiling. But I used to listen to these calls. I was homeless, okay? I lost everything. And my kids, my children, my 3 boys would be on a floor in this bedroom. We had no window in the bedroom, right? They would be on this floor, and I would cover them up because they had to get up at 4:00 in the morning to get in the transportation van, right? So that they could get to and from the other county that I was, because I moved counties, okay? Moved around a lot during homelessness, right? But listen, after I got them settled, I was right here, like 8:55 with my notebook in my hand, like still got a notebook, right? Ready to take notes, ready to level up. And one day I was like, you know what? Whatever they're saying on these lines, I know I'm going through the most. I don't have a car. All my cars are for this. I don't have a house, right? Everything's dumping on my credit. My children are just disgusted and they don't even see a way out. I knew that getting on calls just like this, that I was going to make it out. And I was like, one day that's going to be me. But literally, I didn't think this would be me, right? Doing these calls. But I used to listen to these calls, and it gave me hope that one day it would be me. So tonight, I just want to get you prepared, okay? Because listen, what we're living in right now, everything's cool, right? Everything's going great. So tell it, right? We got our PEBTs, right? From the schools are giving us free stuff. We got the government, giving us child tax credit. We got all this stuff going on. But what happens when all of that stops? So that's what we're talking about. So if you read it and you're like, crisis, what crisis? Yes, there's a crisis coming. There's no way that our government, and I hope they don't ban me, right? I'll be in Facebook jail. But listen, this is my move forever, okay? Because this was my spare tire. But there's no way that, $2 trillion was dumped in here and there's not going to be some repercussions. So this is your way to get ready, okay? So let's get into it. Because listen, we got a major problem, y'all. We just talked about all this other stuff, but we got 2.5 million people that are seeking debt counseling and to avoid bankruptcy, right? We got 43 million people that have a 599 or less credit score. Then we got more than 25% of Americans that have no savings and no retirement, right? 49% don't have retirement. Listen, when that homelessness hit me and I was in court begging and pleading not to get evicted, and he was like, look, you got to go, sis. I didn't have that much money saved up. It barely got me to what I needed, right? It barely got me what I needed. When that unemployment finally came in after fighting the trial 2 times that I won, and they gave me unemployment money, that money didn't go far. You got to have an emergency account, okay? Now we got a substantial number of adults that are from the age, and we're talking about the pandemic right now. We're talking about this crisis that's coming, okay? We're in this right now. In the US, ages 21 to 62. And listen, they suffered anxiety. Why? Because of the lack of financial literacy, right? They were worried about their personal finances. They didn't know what the onset of the pandemic was going to do, right? They didn't know if their finances were secure, right? They didn't know, half of these things that we should have been learning in high school, that we should have been learning in college. They didn't know those things. It caused anxiety. Then you got 50% of businesses that have failed within the first 5 years due to the lack of capital. Listen to me. If you do not have business credit, if you do not have business funding, if you don't have a way to get those things, guess what? You're going to be in trouble again, because listen, something else is coming. And I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying this to prepare you. Okay. Because something else is coming, but this go around, you're going to be all right. Okay. And then we've seen unemployment that has rose to the highest levels. I'm talking about more than 14 million levels since the Great Depression and Great Recession. Every business around you is hiring right now. But guess what? They're not hiring because people aren't staying on the job. Why would you stay on the job when you're getting free money? So listen, this is what I want to put a little bug in your ear. If people don't get jobs, these businesses still have to run. So hint, hint, clue, clue, artificial intelligence. And when that happens, then how are you going to get a job? How are you going to provide? Well, listen, let's talk about the solution, okay? Let's talk about this innovative solution. This solution that saved me in 2014 when I didn't have the money the next day to get another hotel room, and I didn't know what I was going to do, and my phone lit up, and it was to get on a call just like this to get started. And I was asking God for a sign. I was like, God, give me a sign. Rest in peace, DMX. Lord, give me a sign. It was this, y'all. No hype, no cap, no cap. Nove saved my life and it can save yours, okay? So, here at Nove, we focus on three things: inspiration, education, opportunity. So listen, we're going to inspire people to get more out of life. We're going to educate them on how to go about it, and we're going to provide opportunities to make it happen. Now, we are honored to say that we focus on personal credit, business credit and funding, real estate investing, income opportunity, and consumer financing, okay? Now, let's talk about our leadership, okay? We've shouted out our Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Haziq Ali. We have Mr. Rico McDaniel McCambry. He is the Nove president and CEO of this amazing company. And his wife is just as phenomenal. She is the COO, Mrs. Shanae McCambry, right? Well, look, he started his first business at 20 years old. I don't know what y'all were doing at 20, but I wasn't thinking about starting a business. I was probably living my second childhood, okay? But he became a multi-million-dollar producer by the age of 25. He's an author. He's written the book called The Plan, after police reform. And this is what our whole entire mission is about. He started, built, and ran 4 multi-million-dollar companies. I keep wanting to say B. My mouth just formed to say B, so I know it's coming, okay? 4.0 GPA, one of the nation's top MBA programs. He's in the Forbes Business Council. You can look him up. You can look up his articles. He's official, all right? Selected #1 business honor society in the world, Beta Gamma Sigma. So listen, he is rubbing shoulders with some of the top CEOs in the country. Let that sink in for a minute, all right? Voted top 10% of direct selling CEOs, who's who in Black Atlanta, alongside his wife, who's who in America, in the National Small Business Association. But here is this: Nove has served 55K plus clients and assists of the removal of negative items on credit reports. And we're just getting started, all right? So speaking of just getting started, we got a special announcement. Listen, y'all, in a pandemic, our company grew by 185% in a pandemic. Why? Because we have what everybody needs. We hit the Inc. 5000. I say that, calm now because I've had a whole week to get, to let it sink in. But, congratulations, right? We hit the Inc. 5000. We're one of the fastest growing companies in America. Ranked top 50%. We're talking about number 2,307. So not even a halfway mark. Well above it. Ranked 137 in financial services industry nationwide. Ranked 97 in Georgia because our home base, our corporate office is down in Conyers, Georgia. And there are 7 million employer firms that went for this, right? And look at us. Growth over the last 3 years, okay? That's what they looked at, the last 3 years. And we hit it. So congratulations to everyone that was a piece of this puzzle, and special congratulations and thank you again to Mr. and Mrs. McCambry and Mr. Haziq Ali. Thank y'all so much for what y'all do. So many restless nights, right? Even their family would be in the corporate office out in the middle of the night. He was getting his MBA and she was, she wouldn't get mad at me because she said this, she's in there feeding her children, breastfeeding, right? After pregnancy, she was pregnant, she was pregnant going into labor and still working the business. So thank you for all the countless things that you do. And again, Mr. Haziq Ali, you deserve tonight's break. So enjoy it. But congratulations, everybody. So let's get back into it. So #1 thing is we got to understand how important credit is. It's one of those things that we weren't taught, especially weren't taught when you get out of high school and, you go to, they hit you up and they want you to get a credit card and you go for it and you get a credit card and you're maxing those things out and you didn't know that you were just messing your credit up. You didn't know that you had 300 points to play with. And then you got this credit card because listen, credit card companies are in business. You got to learn how to play the game. It's like Monopoly. You got to learn how to play their game, right? So that you can win, right? You didn't know that. But now you'll be able to learn that and then teach it your future generations, okay? So listen, we've got this product called Nove Money. It helps you restore and build your credit. It helps you eliminate your debt quickly, and then it's going to help you track your progress. Okay. So our number one is our No Money Basic. It's $209 to get started and $59 a month. But listen to what you're getting. You're getting an online budgeting tool and debt elimination software. Those two alone should be worth you getting it, because listen, that's going to help your cash flow. That's going to help your debt net worth. Okay. And then you're going to be welcomed into a group of individuals that are, there's a network where you can just, increase that network a little bit more. Okay. Do you even know what your net worth is right now? When you start this program alone, you will start to understand what it means to even have net worth. You're going to start to make bigger goals, right? So you're going to get some credit building resources, access to primary user trade lines, live customer service, 3-month credit reports, daily credit monitoring, text and email alerts, credit score tracker, builder planner, master simulator, identity theft protection, and 1 million fraud insurance. You're like, well, that's all good, Allie. That's great. But what I need you to understand is an 800 credit score is worth 100K in buying power. So just imagine if your entire household, or your entire, all your set of boss friends, or your church, or your community, you all get, this 100K, 800, right? 800 credit score. 1,000 of those is worth $100 million, okay? Because remember, I said it's worth 100K in buying power. What can you do with that? Because at the end of the day, when you have a great credit score, you're the ones in control of your community. You're in control of what the crime rates. You're in control of the votes. You're in, the homeowners alone are in charge of the legislative, okay? Just think about those things. And number two, our number two solution, you want to take a little bit higher, get a little bit more security, No Money Premium, okay? It's $239 to get started, $89 a month. You get everything in the No Money Basic we just talked about. But now you get a personal account manager, access to credit and debt attorneys, because listen, a lot of us are getting harassed and they're breaking the law and you don't even know it. When now you can have coverage, and then up to 3 non-credit dispute letters. Then there are individuals that say, hey, I'm administrative, I'm analytical, right? And I can do it myself. And that's fine, but we want to give you a little bit of help, okay? So we have a package, it's a No Money DIY, which is do-it-yourself package, but we're going to give you a lot of tools, and it's a $50 one-time fee, okay? So let's look at this, okay? Let's break it down a little bit more. This is what this score builder is all about, okay? Now, if you want better credit, 9 times out of 10, you're trying to buy a house, you're trying to go into business, right? You're trying to get some funding, and sometimes you don't know what you need to get those extra points. So what this actually does is it helps you build your score. It helps you know what you need to pay off, what's going to happen if you max this card out, what's going to happen if you get a new credit card. It just gives you a game plan. It gives you a strategy to go out here and win, okay? So that's what that's all about. Now let's talk about number 2. Now we talked about 50% of businesses, they fail due to lack of access to capital, right? I don't know if after the pandemic, if you paid attention, but maybe your favorite business closed, okay? My favorite deli closed, and it broke my heart because I was like, yo, why in the world did I not tell them I do business credit? Little mom and pop shops, right? They need to know these things, because 9 times out of 10, they're paying for these things out of their own pocket. We all know that is a no-no, but how do you not know if you're not taught those things? See, here at Novay, we're an innovative solution to these businesses because we're teaching them these things, okay? So we're talking about 46% of small businesses, they're using their personal credit cards, and it's hindering their success. Now, what we help you do is build a business credit profile separate from your personal credit profile, but then we help you build your personal credit. So you're going to be balanced on both sides. Talk about balance, okay? And 7 easy steps. That is the number of completion, right? So we're going to help you get your personal credit, your business credit, and also going to help you get that 50K funding guarantee. Once you come out of this guarantee, guess what's going to happen? Whatever your respected industry is, you're already going to have a great score as long as you went through the suite and followed directions, right? Let's just keep it real, okay? You're going to be able to go out here, and whatever your industry is, you're already going to be ready to get qualified, okay? Now, it is $2,495, but guess that's nothing to a boss, right? You already know it's a return on investment almost immediately, okay? So that's the one-time fee for that one, but we also have a 3 to 6 month payment plan, and we also have a way for you to get financed. In just a moment, I'm going to go over that, okay? Guess what else, y'all? You can be a walking, talking lending tree, okay? So, and this is our innovative solution number 3. We do personal loans and we do business funding, so many different categories, right? Like you can just put win, win, win in the comments, because I'm telling you, this is why we're in the Inc. 5000. This is why. So we're talking about personal loans, to pay off credit cards, term loans, debt consolidation, student loans. Maybe that, we're going to get them off soon. I don't know. Let's see what president does, right? Home improvement loans, medical expense loans, right? Now, when it goes down to business funding, you don't got to necessarily, count on PPP, EIDL. You don't got, no, we got you, fam. Because with business funding, we can do startup for small business loans, startup for unsecured lines of credit, business cash advance, SBA and traditional term loans, traditional lines of credit, invoice factoring, commercial and residential real estate. Now, if you want to see what those numbers actually look like, what those qualifications for, then I'm pretty sure Shalonda's in the comments. I'm pretty sure Nicole's in the comments. And I'm pretty sure Kelly's in the comments. Listen, all you got to do is, as soon as they say something, click on their name, go to their page, and boom, you're going to see this presentation where we talked about business credit, where they talked about business funding. And then you can see if you're ready to get qualified, okay? It's time to get moving, y'all. It's time to secure the bag. And it's time to make sure this thing is secure this time, because we do not want your doors shut, okay? Now, we also have a no money down program. So with this one, we're talking about funding for our no money programs. We're going to talk about a few more in just a moment, but it's going to help you build your credit and get your cash fast, okay? The minimum score here is not 700, and it's not 720, it's not 780, it's 600. It'd be great if you got to 620, but it's 600, okay? We're talking about stated income. Like, we're not even going to make you prove it, okay? $2,500 in stated income, and it has no effect to your credit score. So if you're already right there, if you have those two, I would be getting back. I wouldn't even watch the rest of this, okay? And I'm saying that I would immediately hit up whoever just got you on here. Actually, just pause. Don't, just wait till we're done, because we got some more value. I take my statement back. I retract my statement. But listen, as soon as we're done, get back to whoever got you on here and be like, hey, what's with that no money down program? All right. So we can go ahead and get you started. And listen, you're going to get your money fast, okay? You're going to get your money fast, and then you're not going to have to pay anything for like 30 days, okay? So that's that. Now let's talk about the real estate investing education program. I don't know if this is something you wanted to always get into, or you're at the HGTV and you watching all those fix and flip shows, and what is it, from marriage to mortgage? Do we have a wedding, or do we buy a house? All those shows, right? This Old House from PBS, all this stuff, right? But listen, we have a real estate investing education program. And listen, if this is the direction you want to go, then this is perfect timing, because what's about to happen, they keep putting this hold on eviction, hold on eviction, hold on eviction, hold on it. They keep pushing it back. Y'all, listen, when that thing finally lets loose, it's going to be so many people like I was in 2014. And if you have a heart, and if this is a passion for you, and this is something you want to do, I'm not even looking at you saying to get this program so that, because we're servant leaders here at Nova, you'll learn that. I'm not even saying getting it so you can run it up, so you can run up a bag. That's always great, right? But what if you could get in here and get in a position to start helping some of those people? Maybe you're one of those type of people. Or maybe you're already in the industry and you're struggling right now, because listen, it's like playing hot potato right now, right? It's just that real estate bubble, right? It's people, the rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer, right? So those people that already had the money, they're snagging houses left and right, and you can't get a break. Maybe you need a little bit more education so that you can win the game. And this is how you do it. This is legacy building. So we have 3 reinvesting strategies: wholesaling, fix and flip, and buy and holds, okay? We're going to teach you all that. And you're going to get support to help close these deals, okay? You're going to get mentoring, all right? So maybe that's something that you want to get into, okay? So it starts at $24.95, but guess what? It's $9.95 for a limited time. We're trying to help you get in position to win in a major way, okay? Let's talk about number 5. You're like, oh my God, Allie, how many solutions are there? This is why I'm so hyped, all right? This is why I'm so hyped, because there's so many different ways to win. We have a new way to get financing for business owners, okay? So if you're a life coach, if you're in consulting, if you're in health and nutrition, if you do workshops and seminars, we know how hard that is, right? Tickets, marketing, Facebook ads, the list go on and on. Fitness, gym, sports. You need to cover yourself. Number 1, you got to cover yourself, right? Because if this thing shuts down again, my God, right? Dental, LASIK, veterinarian, HVAC. HVAC, everybody needs HVAC, right? Renovation. If you're in these different types of industries, you got big ticket items. you got big ticket items. You cost a bag, right? You cost a little bit. And you need some way to get it out to more clientele. You have your target audience, but are you really reaching your target audience because of your price point? And I'm not saying go down on your price point, because if you were to go down on your price point, you're losing money. You're in here to make a revenue. You're in here to make a profit. And there are individuals out there that need what you have but may not be able to afford it, especially with everything that's going on, right? So if you have a product or service from 500 to 50K, we have a way to help you get your money up front and give them a payment option. You don't have to chase nobody. You're not calling them. You're not knocking on the door like Ritter Center. Like, you don't have to do none of that. You're going to get your money up front, and they're going to have you get to pick the plan to make it affordable for them to pay back. Okay. So you need a minimum of 600 here as well. Again, the closer you get to 620, that just ups your odds a little bit. At least 25K in annual income. And listen, here's that magic thing, right? That I was talking about, debt elimination, right? You want to make sure that you have less than 50% DTI. And listen, if you got a DTI problem, which is debt to income ratio, then you need to make sure you get with whoever got you on here so that we can go ahead and get you plugged in to that debt elimination tool. We can do it a la carte. Like, you don't need, if that's all you need, we still can do that. Okay. And help you with that budgeting tool and help you with that debt elimination. Okay. So that you can get qualified for this. But you need it. All right. And it's no impact to your credit score. So we're talking about having your money within 48 hours. Okay. Now, sometimes that varies because of the qualifications, and they don't have to worry about anything for 30 days as well. Okay. Stated income, no verification, instant decision, no obligation. Just check and see if you qualify. Okay. All right. So that's that. I hope that made you feel good. All right. So we have other things as well. We have this financial wellness program. This financial wellness program is amazing because, listen, it's $79 one time, but you're getting a 12-week education module. Okay. You're going to be able to teach your grandchildren. You're going to be able to teach your children how to do this right, from money mindset all the way to retirement, estate, and planning. Just a step ladder. Just you learn this, got it. Let me learn this, got it. Kids and money, taxes and business structure, asset protection. Everybody needs this, okay? It comes with one of our packages, by the way. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. Also, the Nove Home Preparation Program is $4.99 one time. You're going to be able to purchase your house in 6 months as long as you stay committed. You're going to get mentorship. You're going to get 6 months of credit restoration. You're getting a home buyer action plan. So if you're going to make this the last year that you pay rent, and this may be an option for you. Also, credit building resources, okay? So access to primary user trade lines. You're going to get, not authorized user trade lines, okay? So you don't have to go pick authorized. That gets kind of finicky. We don't do that. We just make sure that you can get qualified without it really affecting your credit, okay? We have up to $19,000 in revolving trade lines, secure credit cards, 4 savings accounts, okay? So a lot of times when most of our clients or our affiliates get started, they do this when they save up their saving costs for their home or maybe Christmas or something like that while it builds their credit. And then a rental reporting service, especially if you've been somewhere renting for years, right? And it's not reporting, you at least need that to help build your credit so that you can get a house. Okay. So we have that as well. We also have the Nove white label franchise program, and it's for you to start your own credit services. Okay. So our name comes off of it. It's all you pick your brand, you pick your logo. The website's built for you. We do all the work. You get all the credit. Okay. Everything is you. We build out the platform. We train you on it. We transfer your clients over. And if you want more information on that, we're actually going to be talking about that tomorrow. So if you want more information about that, and you're already in financial services or credit, you already got a credit company and you just can't handle it all yourself, you want to make sure you're plugged in tomorrow. Okay. So get back to whoever got you on here and get information on that. But here's the kicker, y'all. You get to charge whatever you want, and you're only paying Nove $30 per client, okay? And we have funding programs to cover the cost. And guess what? It's $9.95 one time, $10K. That's it. We're going to talk about that in just a second because, listen, actually, I'm going to talk about it now. I had to back up. I'm going to talk about it now because, listen, we had a phenomenal individual. She's one of the other reasons why we hit Inc. 5000. She's had 3, 4, and 6K days. I mean, just last week, she had a 14K day. She paid $10K for the franchise. Talk about a return on investment there, okay? You got to just, actually, her testimony, I'm going to move forward, but actually her testimony is in the presentation tomorrow. So again, if you want to find out who that is and find out some more information, you're going to make sure you tune in tomorrow, okay? Now, let's talk about tax deductions. I love this phrase, and my husband, hey, Jerry, I know you're listening. He hates when I say it because I think it's okay for me to buy stuff because I'll be like, you know what, it's a write-off. but it is. When you become an entrepreneur, 75 to 80% of your life is a write-off. And the most of us are leaving money on the table because we're not tracking it. Like it's so much, it's so many tax deductions that we don't even track it. We're leaving money on the table, y'all. We are leaving so much money on the table. So that's why we have Hurdler, okay? Hurdler is actually perfect for small business owners. Your CPA will love you because this thing keeps it compliant, right? Mileage tracking, expense tracking, and it's audit safe, okay? So you can get it for $100 or $10 a month, or you can join us as an affiliate because it sounds so amazing. We're going to talk about it in a second, and it just makes sense, right? And you get it with your package. But listen, the next thing is our Nove Entrepreneur Success Kit. We know that it can be hard, right? Being an entrepreneur, you have your good days, you have your bad days. It's just a roller coaster. I hate roller coasters, but it's one of those things. You have your days, but what happens when you adjust your mindset? What happens when you turn off the garbage and you get away from those people that don't believe in you, and you put in the self-motivation tape, or you get on YouTube and you look up a motivational speaker? What happens? Right? You're just like Kendrick Lamar, play money trees, right? Because you're just like, I got this. I can do this. I'm gonna touch these millions. So we have what's called the Entrepreneur Success Kit. Every entrepreneur needs this. You're gonna get that financial wellness program that I talked about, Hurdler, to keep up with that money that you're leaving on the table, right? No more coins left behind. You're gonna get book summaries and audios that you can listen to, especially when you're out in public. Sometimes we see some crazy stuff in public. What if you could just plug in your earphones and get motivated while you're going through your everyday today, right? Business video talks, business articles, and biweekly inspirational MP3s. And some of these MP3s, are actually, we do these on the Nove mentorship calls on Sunday. So make sure to tune into that. Those calls are for everybody. But listen, it's just motivation, okay, to keep you going. All right. So let's go forward. Watch. Oh, $4.99 one time. Oops, $49, $3.99. Uh-oh. I'm at 20 minutes, y'all. I got to speed this thing up. Let's talk about some testimonials. We got Miss K Alexis here, bankruptcy removed, credit score from 500, 700. Nicole, she came in. She's a homeowner now. We got Mr. 800. I know he's in the comments. He's like Mr. 850 or 860, 70 something. I'm just kidding. He's like 850 right now. It is possible. We got Miss L Boogie Grant. She is doing phenomenal things up in Brooklyn, New York, right? Paying for her son to go to college, right? Out of pocket, single parent. But listen, she's had student loans removed, okay? And she's got an MBA, so student loans is heavy. You got Miss Connie Laney here, and I got some new ones I wrote down, okay? We have Miss Kelly Lindsay, okay? She's out of New York as well. Listen, she had a 219-point increase in 4 months. We got D Kemp. She had 96-point increase in 45 days. My mother alone went from 480 to 616, and she lost everything like I did, okay? Corey Hester, he's a 710. And listen, he's got a 14% utilization rate, okay? You got to tune into our 800 calls. We do this every Tuesday. But he's got $38,750 in credit, and he's got a 14% utilization rate. I need y'all to do the math because he's on his way to the 800, okay? We have Miss Lawson. She lost everything. She went from a 675 to 350. She got started. She increased to a 580. Long story short, she's got 2 SUVs now. And guess what? She's a homeowner again. Okay. So that's just that it works. Okay. So just Google Nove Money Review. Somebody type in the comments for me, NoveMoneyWorks.com. I got to get to this part. I'm moving. I'm not Mr. Ali, so I didn't get the 20-minute mark, but I'm going to keep it moving. All right. If you got to go, come back tomorrow and replay. Okay. But listen, let's talk about affiliate marketing because we've all been affiliate marketers since we were children, okay? Girl Scout cookies, popcorn, the suckers, donuts, whatever. This is the grown-up part of it, okay? This is where you're securing a bag. This is where you're getting those 1,800 credit scores, okay? You're going to be able to make money by referring people, even the stuff like this, by referring them to broadcasts like this. And then they're going to go to your website and they're going to get started, right? So we're just like Amazon, Walmart, and Best Buy, but we're not paying, a few cents to a dollar. We're paying hundreds and now $1,000 per sale. And you can do this without building a team if you don't want to, okay? This is why we're different. We're not the typical MLM. We're not even an MLM. This is affiliate marketing, the new era of entrepreneurship, the Inc. 5000 era of entrepreneurship, okay? Hint, hint, clue, clue. Come get some, okay? So let's talk about the affiliate program. So personal credit. This is just an example of how much money that you can start to make, okay? For everyone that you help get started on the credit as a customer, it's $85 per customer, okay? Add that up. How many people do you want to serve? How many people do you want to help? Look at that income potential, okay? Now let's talk about business credit. When you help someone get their business off the ground, help them get this business credit program, help them build their business credit, right? Then help them get funded, okay? $500 per business credit customer. Look at this potential. If you're helping one customer a week, that's $2,000 per month. If you're helping 5, that's 10K per month. If you're helping 25, that's 50K per month. So listen, how many people you want to serve? All right. Now we also have, you're going to get funded off of the funding as well. So we're talking up to 6%. So for example, if someone got 50K, you're going to get $3,000. Let's talk about the financial wellness program. You're going to get $25. Hurdler, you're going to get $25, right? Real estate investing program. You help somebody start closing those deals and helping the community. That's $1,000. Okay. Entrepreneur Success Kit, $100. White label franchise, you're going to make $37.50 and get 10% lifetime royalty. And then Nove Home Program, $150. Okay. I know I'm shooting a lot of numbers out there, but listen, it's one of those. I'm not gonna keep saying it makes sense because it may not make sense to everybody, and that's okay. But listen, what if you came in here and you're ambitious like I am? You're ambitious like the thousands of people across the nation that are really taking this thing and taking it to the next level and changing lives, right? Right now, if you're to bring in 5 customers, you're going to get a bonus. If you come in as an affiliate, you're going to get a bonus, a $500 bonus on top of your commissions, okay? If you came in here, you got 10 people that lock arms with you that want to build this thing just like you. Maybe your boss friends, right? Maybe they're already business owners with no business credit. Think about it that way. You're going to earn $1,700 in commissions and a $500 bonus, okay? So we're talking about an additional $3,125 in 30 days, okay? And, I'm not going to go into this now because it's a 20-minute call, but listen, look at these different levels, okay? With each level is a new override, okay? Each level is a new amount that's hitting your bank account, okay? Or hitting your back office, okay? So just think about it. It's unlimited levels, but it's up to you how much you want to level up, okay? So let's talk about first class support and training, because you're not going to come in here and be by yourself, because you'll be amazed. You're probably looking in the comments right now and you see all these individuals right here that are in the comments just tagging and doing all this stuff, right? Listen to me. You see all these individuals in the comment. We got Mr. Travis Nix. We got Tanisha on here. We got Shalonda. We got Jerry. I see Earl on here. I see Simone, right? Michelle Hargrove, Shalonda Lee. Oh my goodness. Listen, these are some of our leaders across the nation. Listen, Miss Larissa Pratt, she just came in, right? Listen to me, y'all. Miss Taisha Laban, congratulations to you, y'all. She just got funded, y'all. Her business just got funded, okay? I ain't gonna put her numbers out there, but she just got funded, okay? So congratulations, you queen, securing the bag. But listen, you got support like these individuals in the comments, okay? You're gonna get weekly webinars and conference calls, webinars just like this. You'll be able to plug them in. Let us do the talking. You just be like, you know what? I'm brand new and I'm just going to put you on this call because I don't want to give you the wrong information. Boom. Let us do the talking. Okay. Conference calls, quarterly trainings with 6 and 7 figure earners. Speaking of that, if you get started right now, you want to make sure that you're plugged in for our training that's coming up on Labor Day weekend. It's actually going to be virtual because we want to keep everybody safe. But it's happening September the 4th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. from the comfort of your own home. And let me tell you, the Nove Leadership Advisory Team and our corporate staff, listen, they're going to help you level up. I don't know if you know, in 4 months it's 2022, but listen, you're going to walk, if you take this serious, you're going to walk into 2022 and it's going to be the best year of your life. Okay. So get registered. Somebody drop down in the comments where they can get registered. Make sure, you drop down in the comment. Anyway, drop in the comments where you can get registered. In-depth training and products and services. So you're going to get trained on all these things we're talking about: marketing website, business tracking software, live customer service and support. Yes, we have a corporate office down in Conyers, Georgia. Amazing corporate staff. Another piece of the Inc. 5000, right? And everything you need to succeed in Nove. So here's how you get started. So we have the affiliate program. You get started at $99. We call this the instant pay raise program. Let me get that updated. Because when you come in here, when you become an entrepreneur, they can't tax you the same. So we're going to help you shift your mindset and shift your bank account, okay? And shift that, those days when you'd be like, wait a minute, they just took all this money out of my check again. They're not going to be able to do that, okay? So you can get the affiliate program, member discounts, financial education, the DIY, the Nove Money DIY. So you'll be doing your credit yourself, but we're going to give you that toolkit. Smart credit monitoring, novemoney.com website, the NIP, which we call the Nove Interactive Presentation online training. You can offer Nove Money and get paid for it. That's the credit. Remember, that's the client services. Or the affiliate program, you get paid $85 per customer, $30 per affiliate. Then we have the affiliate program plus. All right. Typically, it's $2.99 to get started. So I hope you're still here. But right now, it's not. Okay. Right now, it's $1.99 to get started. Because listen, what did I say? We're trying to help you prepare for the next crisis. So we're going to give you some money off. It's $1.99 to get started, $69 a month. You're going to get everything that I just talked about, but instead you're going to get Nove Money Basics. So we're going to do the credit for you. Okay. And you're also going to still get paid to offer those two, right? Those two, but $85 per customer, $200 for affiliate. Then there is the Affiliate Program Pro. It's $4.99 and $99 a month. Psych, just kidding. It's $2.99 to get started right now and $99 a month. And listen, all these phenomenal things that I talked about tonight, you're going to be able to get paid off of every single one of them. All right. Also, you're going to get the Entrepreneur Success Kit, Nove Money Premium Financial Wellness Program, and business credit training videos. So we're talking about making, instead of $85 per customer, $3,750 per customer, instead of $30 or $200 per affiliate, $400. All right. So listen, this changed my life. It changed so many individuals' lives across this nation. Most of them in the comments right now. I bet you we could just start a viral feed right now if they just started typing paragraphs and blogs in the comments of their testimonials, like how this gave them a new beginning, how this changed their life, how they're not the same person they were a year ago. I mean, are the same person they were 3 or 4 years ago. Some people come in and they're not the same person they were 30 days and come into this, because this is just, it is that extended branch of that family tree that you didn't even know you needed. So when we talk about generational curses, when we talk about generational wealth, this is it. And it's a tax deduction. So listen, we're talking about 3 people watch this. Somebody wasn't interested. I just want to thank you for listening to me be enthusiastic about this whole thing. But if you know somebody that needs it, please plug them in. Number 2 said, I'm interested, but listen, I got some questions. We're going to get them answered. So if you're a number 2, put in the comments. And then number 3 said, listen, I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to go pro because it's $2.99 and it's $200 off. Or I'm ready to go plus because it's $100 off. Or I can only get started on $99 and that's fine because you got 14 days to get the rest of that. And we're going to help you do that with the instant pay raise, baby. So listen, whatever you are, let's go ahead and get you started. And here's how you enroll, okay? Number 1, get back to whoever got you on here so you can get their inviter link. And once you do that, they're going to take you to the website. You enroll in an affiliate program. You click that button. You decide which one you're going to get started at. And this is updated on the site. I know you've seen the other prices, but it's updated. Select the plan. It's just like doing an online checkout. You got to put your information in, set up your little portal, right, to get started. And then boom, we're welcoming you to Nove and the financial future you deserve. I cannot wait to see it. I already see one person already getting welcomed in just a moment. But listen, it was an honor to be here with y'all tonight. I'm a little bit over time, but I'm excited, and I'm excited for you. And just welcome to your new beginning. Have an amazing evening. Remember, tomorrow, Wednesday, is our franchise opportunity if you want more information on that. So get back to whoever got you on the line. Good night, millionaires.